Genesis 4. Cain and Abel. Verse 1. And Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. Verse 2. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Verse 3. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. Verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Verse 6. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou dost not do well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not have henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Verse 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass, that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. Genesis 4. Continuation of Cain and Abel, verse 15. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, and on the east of Eden. Verse 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mehujael. And Mehujael begat Methusahel, and Methusahel begat Lamech. Verse 19. And Lamech took unto him two wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. That means they were shepherds. In verse 21, and his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handled the harp and organ. In other words, they were musicians. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artifice in brass and iron. That means he was like the modern day welder or blacksmith. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. Verse 23. And Lamech said unto his wife Ada and Zillah, Hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. Pause. Maybe I'll explain this when I want to do a recap. What he is saying here is in the book of Joshua. There is an illustration of this in the book of Joshua. Verse 24, if Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. Verse 25, and Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God said, she had appointed me another seed instead of Abel, who came slow. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enosh. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. I love this.